Chris Colbert says, I want that Garcia rematch, and I'm going to get it back in blood. I'm going to tell you why that's funny to me. Let's talk.
Push the weight enough flex the livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronze on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. So I just did a video congratulating Garcia, and I was explaining why I was happy for his him being selected by Tank, and I was saying that he earned it. He earned it with one win, and this is over this guy right here with the with the blue hair. Chris Colbert or Colbert, whatever you want to say. Either one is fine to me. So, something comes across my timeline and, boxing scene, pops up, and link will be in the description. So Chris Colbert says, I'm still hopeful for Hector Garcia rematch. And in quote, I'm going to get it back in blood. Now, let me tell you why I find that's funny. Let's take a look at this article real quick. It says, the star trajectory for Chris Colbert took an unexpected turn far sooner than many were anticipating. Armed with a flawless record and skills that pay the bills. Remember? Skills, because skills pay the bills. Skills pay the bills. There goes that line. Right? Skills pay the bills. Right? Remember that. Keep all of this in mind, y'all. All right, that's another quote that I'm reading here, and I'm going to take you somewhere. And I want y'all to follow me. Armed with a flawless record and skills that pay the bills, the 26-year-old made his latest trip to the ring against an unheralded Hector Luis Garcia early this year. Salute to the Dominican Republic. Though he was pegged and as a considerable favorite heading in, Colbert struggled mightily with the relentless pressure and rugged contender. In the seventh, seemingly ahead on the cards, Garcia punctuated a career best showing by flooring the New Yorker before cruising to a unanimous decision. Now, let me bring y'all up to speed of what was going on at the time. Colbert was everywhere. He was vocal. He was trash talking people that wasn't even in his division, people that wasn't even in his division, people that wasn't even in his division, people that wasn't even in his division. When I talk like that, that means I'm making a point. Okay? And he lost that night with that blue hair and OnlyFans on his trunks with that flag on it or whatever it looked like. He got knocked into a somersault. Go watch it. And I said, oh, look at this. I ain't even going to hold you. I had no idea who Hector Garcia was. But I was sitting in my living room watching it like, wow, look at this. And all I could think of was the level of disrespect he was showing certain fighters. Well, let me go ahead and read this. Since then, Colbert has remained on the sidelines. Garcia, on the other hand, parlayed his unexpected victory into a world title opportunity, one that he would immediately cash in against Roger Gutierrez on the 20th. Once again, viewed as a sizable underdog, Garcia rose to the occasion, frustrating the former champion en route to stripping him of the 130-pound WBA title. Now Garcia will bank a massive opportunity January 7th when he heads up to the lightweight division to challenge WBA regular champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Salute Garcia. He came in, he took advantage of his opportunities, and he put in the work, and now he's getting a payday. He getting payday. I know that. So salute to Garcia. All he's done is put in work. He's not, on social media acting a fool, doing interviews, trying to become a star outside the ring before you solidify being a star inside the ring. Not putting the carriage before the horse. Garcia's putting in work. which resulted in a Tank Davis fight. There it is. I'm not telling you who I'm picking as a winner. I'll do that when we get closer. But salute to Garcia. Bottom line. While Colbert has stood on his feet and applauded Garcia for his championship efforts, he finds no pleasure in what his rival has achieved. Simply put, until the flamboyant super featherweight contender exacts his revenge, he'll continue to push for an eventual rematch. Now, this is a quote. He says, "I don't get satisfied," said Colbert to BoxingScene.com. "I don't give a F what he accomplished in his life. He beat me. I got to get it back." That's what he said. And in the event, despite Colbert urging the newly minted world champion to grant him his wishes, the 31-year-old from Dominican Republic has mentioned several times that his ultimate goal is to unify the division. Outside of this back-and-forth feud with Garcia, Colbert has recently engaged in a war of words with the 135-pound top contender Frank Martin. So once again, he's talking. Every time I turn around, this kid is talking. All right? It says, nevertheless, regardless of it all, Martin has recently agreed to take on fellow top challenger Michelle Rivera. Another Dominican putting in work. So you got Frank Martin putting in work. You got Michelle putting in work. Michelle Rivera putting in work. What the fuck is Colbert doing? Talking. Talking and talking and talking and talking. Should Colbert and Garcia decide to swap fists once more in the future, the rambunctious Colbert has promised that this time around, things will be incredibly different. And at the bottom of this article, link will be in the description, it says, if I got to get it back in blood, I'm going to get it back in blood. Okay, there's an article, and okay, hold on, wait. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I was reading something at the same time. Listen, man. Link will be in the description. Let me be very clear. As you can see and hear, I don't deal with this kid Colbert. And I was saying that before all of this nonsense. He stuck another channel on an interview, which was unprofessional. And he was talking down on a bunch of fighters. He talked down on Errol Spence. Remember that? Y'all remember that? He talked down on Deontay Wilder. You remember that? And this, I'm going to get it back in blood. Where did you first hear that first? Where did you first hear that? Didn't you hear that? Didn't you hear Deontay say that? I'm going to get it back in blood. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Get it back in blood. But you know what? Hey, man, Hector, listen to me. I know you don't, I don't know if you speak English. I mean, I'm not going to say I know you don't, but someone will translate. Somebody contact Hector. I want him to do my show. I will get a translator. Listen, man. Move on. You ain't got to fight this kid. You owe him nothing. You owe him nothing. I'm being a douche by saying this, but I don't care. Get it back in blood. You can't do nothing with Hector. He took the fight on short notice and he whooped your ass. Give Hector a full camp. Yeah, you want to fight him now. He got a payday against Tank Davis. He wasn't running around mouthing off, talking reckless. A lot of the fighters wasn't doing that. That's you. And that you talking about Frank Martin? Did I read that right? Let me scroll back down here. What did you say? You engaged in war of words with 135-pound top contender Frank Martin. Another person putting in work. Frank Martin putting in work. Him and Michelle Rivera. Michelle Rivera, I had the pleasure of meeting that young king. They putting in work. So all these fighters putting in work, and all you doing is flapping your gums, motherfucker. Come on, man. You got New York looking bad out here. You getting knocked in the cartwheels and your skirt getting flying all up, looking like Hector Garcia made you look like Marilyn Monroe when she stepped on that grate and the wind blew her skirt up. That was you with your OnlyFans in the middle, with your blue hair. Marilyn Monroe looking ass. Get out of here, man. Hector, fight him if you want, but you can make him wait. There's no rush. Do you? You know, good luck against Tank Davis. All right. You, like I said, you deserve it. All right, get your money. All right, this kid, he was heavily favored to beat you, and he didn't do it. He didn't do it. So now he got to get back in line and wait. He'll be okay. Because my people, these people, his black people, they don't support, right? You know what? We do support. We support everything. Even you. But you say we don't support, you want to run around with sombreros on your head? Well, here's my support to you, dumbass. Salute to Hector. Don't go backwards. Make him chase you. If he wants to fight you again, then he needs to put you in a position where he's mandatory. Right now, live your life, man. Make your millions. Fight Tank. Do the best you can. You ain't got to pay this little dude no mind, because as I pointed out, he's been flapping his gums. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bronx on deck. Move!